Magandang gabi po sa lahat sa inyo. Good evening. Saan ka man sulok ng mundo. Great to see you again, Coach Nino. Tonight will be empowering you. Will teach you how to build muscle, lose fat without compromising your health. Usap po tayo. I'll show to you a quick ad, and after this, we'll talk about the three smartest ways to use protein and without compromising your health. Usap po tayo after this quick video. See you!
Three, two, one.
Ayun. Alright. Kamusta po yung hapunan natin? Coach Aljun. Wow. Napaka-honest mo. Pogi agad yung comment. Great to see you, Aljun. Consistent as always. Again, if you see value in this content, I'd like to encourage you and I'll appreciate that if you share this content. Of course, we believe in the campaign, Make Philippines Healthy Again. Now, hello po sa mga live viewers natin. As consistent, si Sir Mario, hello po. Kamusta po yung hapunan natin, Sir Mario? At saka si Ma'am Miriam Rabino, great to see you po. Alright, kasi this topic talaga is very controversial. There are people na will tell you protein is bad. There are people as well who would go in a different extreme na magsasabi na protein should be taken in a very, very large amount. So ano ba talaga? This one has put people into confusion because there are a lot of studies about protein. I'm sure you can agree with that, di ba? About protein, common siya. But because maraming information about protein, medyo confusing na siya. So my goal for tonight is to give you the important facts, evidence-based about protein, regardless of your goal. If you want to build muscle, if you want to lose fat, this applies to you regardless of goal. Good evening din sa inyo, Ma'am Palarca. Great to see you. Hello, Coach Gisela. Sir Aljun, hello. Yes, 3 p.m. natapos ang last meal. So, I think nag-OMAD or TMAD si Aljun. Okay. Alright. And si Ma'am Marcos Mako. Sorry, Marcos pala. So, akala ko yung name is related sa... Okay, sige. Great to see you, Sir Marcos. Now, I want to make this live as interactive as possible. So put all your questions all about protein. We'll have it discussed after our quick presentation here sa topic natin. Again, if you don't have an ebook yet about muscle building, about workout, meron pa tayong giveaway tonight. Hindi ka po naka-receive yet, nagsastruggle ako sa Tagalog. Comment in the of course in the message section here. Share this video and then message me privately. I will give you your ebook for free. For free, wala pong bayad, 100% po na free. And again, why do we share this? That's our way to spread the message of Make Philippines Healthy. So if you believe that this message can reach out to people who are in search of knowledge about protein, and not just protein but health in general, I hope we can reach out to them through this free live talk natin. Okay. Oh yes. Nice audio daw sabi ni Coach Dane. Kasi kita niyo bago nating bago natin na tawag dito, microphone by Mauno, yung name ng brand. So far so good naman siya. Chinek ko siya kanina, audible naman siya at saka yung walang outside na parang noise in the background, so you can hear talaga clearly yung voice. So good, I would recommend this to you. Adobong paa ng manok at chop suey lang. No. Yung kinain ko kanina lang, protein shake at saka chicken na air fry. Okay, simplicity is the key. Now, let's talk about protein. What comes first into your mind when you hear protein? What comes first into your mind when you hear protein? I would say it's the building blocks of life. If you want to be technical about it, it's about the amino acids. Okay. But simplicity, it's the foundation of our body. So, dito sa picture natin, merong bricks or merong hollow blocks. So, kapag mahina si foundation, ano mangyayari sa bahay? Tutumba. Diba may bagyo? And I think in the Philippines, right now may mga low pressure tayo nararamdaman ngayon. What will happen if your foundation is soft? It's lacking in some materials. Of course, it won't sustain the storms of life. Now, ask the same question sa routine natin about protein. Do we take enough protein? Or the more important question is, do we take the quality protein? Because we're not just talking about the quantity, also about the quality of protein. So very important to know that protein is your foundation. That's it. Now, what are the consequences of not taking enough protein? Of course, one of which is sarcopenia or muscle loss. I've experienced this many times. Yung from elementary to first year college, na remember ko yung staple food ko most of the time is yung rice, pancit canton at saka bread. Very rare that I would put kumaga large amount yung sa protein. No wonder skinny ako, not just skinny but also sickly. So I've experienced that. I don't want to return to that kind of lifestyle. Napaka-miserable po ng buhay ko noon. Lack of protein. What else? Obesity. Overweight. That is why for those who are prioritizing protein, you will sense na you are satisfied by what you eat. You feel fuller for longer. At saka yung appetite nyo is more controlled. You don't, kumaga, crave for extra meals every after an hour or 2 hours. Control yung meals natin at saka yung frequency. Ano pa? Hair loss. Now, I've just shown to you the top 3. But there are many more when it comes to protein because you go back to the foundation. If kulang yung foundation mo, which is protein, ano mangyayari? Sulod-sulod na po yan. So top 3 to kasi most of us can relate with this. Now the question is, how much protein do you need to take? Can you type down in the comment section below? How much protein? Ilang grams po ang kinakailangan natin para maging optimal yung health natin? Pakilagay sa comment section. Let's see if we, of course, we've discussed this many times, and let's see if you have recalled the information. No? Sige, si Cabs, Sel, Meriam, hello po. Good evening din sa iyo. Great to see you. Muscle, sabi ni Coach Aljun about protein. Samson, great to see you. Good evening din sa iyo. Si Alvin, sabi niya, 1.3 to 2 kilograms. Per I assume this is per 1.3 grams of protein to 2 kilograms. Maybe you mean here yung okay, 1.3 to 2 grams, sabi ni Alvin. Per body weight to, for sure. Expedito Luga, 1.2 to 2 grams. Okay? Si Ma'am Len, your weight, multiply mo 1.8. Si Melchora, good evening din sa iyo. Great to see you, Ma'am Benny. Ma'am Benny is a testimony of, because Ma'am Benny is young at heart, and of course, even though she's very very young at heart, because I'm talking, she is nearing 60s na eh. But even though, despite of her age, hindi po excuse sa kanya yun to develop many great mo body weight, sabi ni Aljun. Okay. Hello, Ma'am Virginia. Great to see you then. And then si Ma'am Ina, sabi niya, while watching while ready for work, 1 gram per body kilogram. Sabi ni Cabs, 1.3. Okay. You know what? The same thing. When I was reading your responses, actually, even in the scientific community, they cannot give an exact answer. Iba-iba po ang sinasabi about sa protein. Sabi dito, move tayo kay si Thomas Delaware. He is a very popular na health coach, celebrity coach tawag sa kanya, and he's a leading advocate together with Dr. Berg when it comes sa low carb at saka keto lifestyle. Sabi niya, you have to take around 0.8 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight. 0.8 sabi niya. Ano naman sabi ni Dr. Berg? Okay, I'm sure you're idealizing Dr. Berg kasi most of us have a glimpse or were helped by the content of Dr. Berg. Sabi ni Dr. Berg, 0.4 per kilogram of your body weight. So, mas maliit si Dr. Berg. Ano naman sabi ni WHO? Sabi ni WHO, 0.8 naman per kilogram of your body weight. So, how much ba talaga? Now, before you ask how much talaga, you have to ask your goal. Nobody will force you how much protein you have to take because you have to ask, ano ang goal mo? There's no such thing as one size fits all when it comes sa lifestyle natin, especially with the food. What's your goal? 3 lang yan. Do you want to build muscle? Do you want to lose fat? Or do you want to recomp? Yung recomp, it's more of maintaining, building muscle while losing fat at the same time. Yun yung recomp. But either way, usually yung goals natin either to lose fat or build muscle. Tama? Anong goal mo? Type dito sa comment section, what is your goal? Lose body fat or build muscle? Regardless of your goal, protein should be high. So let's go back there yung sa study natin. Of course, I've told you kanina na we must be evidence-based. Sige. Now, dito sabi sa isang research, sige, medyo maliit siya. I'll try to share my screen para malaki. Okay. Okay, try natin to. Share screen natin. Para visible talaga yung study. Okay. I hope you can see my screen now. Okay. So sabi dito, okay. Okay bang screen ko? Visible ba? Okay. Sabi dito, NRC, Research Press. Yung mga author dito, researcher natin si Stuart Phillips, Chevalier, so on and so forth. Okay. Dito sabi dito, substantial evidence supports that increased consumption of high-quality protein to achieve optimal health outcomes. And nasabi din dito na okay, try natin dito. Okay. Okay. One major health challenge in the aging population is to slow the decline in muscle mass and strength. Sarcopenia, yung leading causes ng protein intake na kulang. And then nasabi din dito na current evidence indicates intakes in the range of at least 1.2 to 1.6 grams of high-quality protein is a more ideal target for achieving optimal health outcomes in adults. Now, dito sinabi sa title din na yung RDA kasi na sinabi ng WHO na 0.8 grams per kilograms of your body weight, sabi dito, should be beyond the RDA. Dapat mas taas sa 0.8. Now, that is a game changer. Kasi we been told na you should limit your protein. Kasi too much protein will, kumbaga, damage your kidney. That's one of the things that we have to discuss later. Yung safety ng protein. But rest assured dito that you have to take protein more than the RDA, the recommended daily intake, which is 0.8 per kilogram of your body weight. So, settled case, correct? You should be eating more than that. Now, we have told you many times na yung recommended intake natin should be around 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight. Okay, so say for example, so we have kumbaga shared to you this many times together with Coach Daniel at saka Coach Ducella na let's simplify our life. Maraming sasabi na 0.8, 0.6, 0.7, 1.2, 1.4. So confusing siya. Let's settle with this. Okay, 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight. Do you want to add? Yes, go ahead. Do you want to go less than 1 gram? Go ahead. As long as this is the average. Okay, let's make our life simple. I hope I made my point here. I'm not forcing you to to take 1 gram of protein, and I'm not saying as well na ito yung absolute na formula for protein. But rest assured, we are somehow in the balance scale lang dito sa 1 gram of protein. Okay, example. So, I weigh currently 146 pounds. 146 pounds. Tama ba? Okay. Check ko 66 kilograms ako times 2.2. 145. So, 145 pounds. So, yung recommended intake ko for me to not just kumbaga trigger muscle growth but also to maintain muscle mass is 145 grams of protein. Ilagay natin yung source natin iba-iba. Meron tayo sa meat, meron tayo sa eggs, meron tayo sa fish, meron tayo sa whey protein. Pero iba-iba. Later, we'll talk about the sources of protein then. Okay? So, let's go with the question, is it safe? So, meron ditong check, is it safe for you? Is it safe for your family? Is it safe for your grandparents? Is it safe for your kids? Okay? Safety. Safety must be the first question you should have. You must ask when purchasing something. Tama? When you buy something, especially when you take it something, kasi yung sa taking something, wala nang U-turn di ba? Kapag nagbabiyahe ka, kapag nagkamali ka, you can U-turn, correct? Sa pagkain, hindi. Once you take it, it's there inside of you. That's why it's very important to ask, is it safe? How can we know it's safe? Of course, don't rely on me. Rely on research. And research will tell us ito. Sige, share natin. Sabi sa International Society of Sports Nutrition, safety to. So, medyo maliit siya sa inyo. So, let me share my screen na lang dito kasi I can zoom in dito yung sa screen ko Sige. Okay ba? Okay. I hope okay yung screen ko. Okay, sige. Move tayo dito sa... Sige, ito yung mga leading researchers review from Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition. Sabi dito, sige, move tayo sa... Ano ba? Okay. Okay. Dito sa number 3, okay? Higher protein intakes, okay, 2.3 to 3.1 gram per kilogram, may be needed to maximize the retention of lean body mass. Okay, dito medyo mataas siya. Okay? And then dito, sinabi din, okay, number 4, this is the focus, number 4, I highlight hopefully visible siya sa inyo. There is new evidence that suggests that higher protein intake, around 3 grams per kilogram, may have positive effects on body composition, and enables promote fat loss. Okay. I think this talks about the difference between 3 grams to 2 grams. Okay? Sige, move tayo dito sa... Okay. This protein doses should ideally be evenly distributed every 3 to 4 hours across the day. Okay. Wait lang Okay. Give me a few seconds kasi medyo may nagnanak dun sa door ko eh. In a few lang Hello. Okay. May notice ako dito na na-receive sa low pressure. So thank you for waiting. Okay, medyo may intermission number tayo doon. Sige. Share ko ulit yung screen ko Sana ba yun? Okay. Sige. Sana tayo? Number ano na ba yun? Okay. So this talks about the intake of protein and then the distribution. So 3 to 4 hours dito, especially if you want to maximize muscle mass. So if you are into muscle building, if you're into bulking, it is recommended to have it 3 to 4 hours. Others like me who believe in fasting, I spread it into 2 meals lang. So I'm currently into intermittent fasting. So no need to have it like 5 to 6 meals. If you can spread it. And then okay. Okay. Dito nasabi number 8, the optimal time period during which to ingest protein is likely a matter of individual tolerance, since benefits are derived from pre or post-workout ingestion. However, the anabolic, when I say anabolic, meaning the benefit of muscle gain, effect of exercise is long-lasting, at least 24 hours. Okay, so meaning, it's a myth na you have to take your whey protein or kain ka agad ng dense na protein after your meal. Okay, kasi yung effect at saka yung ingestion or the effect of muscle protein for muscle building, okay, would last for 24 hours. Okay, so I hope that is simplified for you. And then walang evidence that will show us na taking a large amount of protein can impact yung mga healthy at saka yung mga active na individuals. Now, there's a question, nakakasama ba yung too much protein sa may mga kidney problem? Yes, especially if yung doctor will recommend to you to limit your food intake. Not just protein. Okay? Not just protein. Also carbs and fat kasi yung process ng capability ng kidney mo is limited na. Okay? Now, but for peace of mind, it is always best to consult your doctor. That is the number one recommendation. Seek experts' advice, especially if you have a current problem now with your kidney. But nonetheless, it is clear that protein is essential. Actually, under protein pa po tayo. That is why we are facing a lot of health problems now because of lack of protein. Okay, under protein po tayo. Sige. Continue natin yung study natin dito. Okay, number 2, strive for quality protein. Saan po tayo kumukuha ng protein? It's very important to note na protein is composed of amino acids. Merong essential amino acids. And when you talk about essential amino acid, yung very important for muscle trigger is yung leucine. Leucine, Leucine. Okay? Now, where can you get it? This 4. Itong pinaka-rich when it comes sa protein, quality protein. Meron tayong beef, meron tayong eggs, meron tayong chicken breast, at saka meron tayong whey protein. Now, why did I put here whey protein? Again, supplementation like whey protein is only recommended if yung whole food mo, yung real food mo, hindi makasustain yung sa target mo sa protein. Okay? If hindi siya maabot. Kasi yung protein dito sa whey, convenient siya. At saka dense siya. Imagine, around 140 calories, you will have around 25 to 30 grams of protein. Okay, compare mo dito sa chicken breast, for you to have 30 grams of protein, you have to take 100 grams. So sa iba, especially if you're struggling to, eat a lot of protein, the easiest and the most convenient is yung whey, liquid form. Now, quality protein, ito po yun. Simplify your life. Yung pinagkaiba lang to regardless of your goal, if you want to lose fat, if you want to build muscle, is the serving. Serving size lang po. Now, if you want to build muscle, of course, increase. If you want to lose fat, of course, yung calories mo decrease. Okay? So, wala pong magic. Stay with quality protein, stick with it long term. Okay, number 3 na point natin, this is the last point. Divide your meals to 3 to 4 meals if you want to build muscle. Now, when I was into bulking, when I say bulking, I eat more than what I use. And then yung target ko na protein medyo malaki. So hindi ko siya kaya ma-consume sa 2 meals lang. Especially we are into fasting, tama? Now, of course, Dr. Agrisho also recommends this, especially if you're experiencing muscle loss na. Divide your meals into 3. Recommended niya. And I'd like to recommend this to you because I assume most of you right now are experiencing muscle loss. Chinek ko yung population ng group dun sa low-carb fasting fitness natin na free community by Coach Daniel. Karamihan doon experiencing muscle loss. Kasi calorie deficit ka sa low-carb at saka fasting. Now, the best way for you to build muscle is cook at given na hindi talaga kaya ng appetite mo kumain, you divide it into 3 to 4 meals. Huwag ka po matakot. As long as you combine it with workout or exercise. Kasi exercise will not just help you build muscle, increase your metabolism, but also will increase your appetite. Okay po? Divide it to 3 to 4 meals. Huwag ka po matakot as long as quality pong kinakain natin. Okay? Protein. At saka you combine it with exercise. Napaka-sarap po nun ng feeling sa body natin. Alright? Okay, these are the people who went through the system, who gone through the process of building muscle, losing fat. The common denominator with these people is yung protein. The same thing that we told them about nutrition, prioritize your protein and commit to it, and you will see results. And that's my game changer then. The reason why I increase muscle mass is because of protein. Yung workout, of course, kumbaga, nag-stimulate siya ng muscle growth at the same time. Pero hindi mag-stimulate si muscle mo kapag walang materials. Tama? Kumbaga, kung sa bahay, hindi siya lalaki kapag walang tamang quantity ng bricks at saka hollow blocks. Okay? Yung kumbaga, kung sa bahay pa, hollow blocks and bricks, of course, will determine the size of your house. Tama? But it's the design or the architecture nyo na design, the blueprint that will give the house aesthetic or the goodness feeling. Yun po yung exercise. Exercise will give the not just aesthetics but the goodness feeling. All right? Sige. I hope we learned something tonight. Sige, may questions tayo dito. Let's open the floor, baka floor, for Q&A. Sige. Hello din po, Ma'am Evelyn Divina. Great to see you po, Ma'am Teresa from Pangasinan, hoping to visit your place. Never been there in Pangasinan, but I heard many good na food in your place at saka yung mga tao napaka-nice. From Japan, okay, not ang yung sa'yo, but kumbawa. Great to see you, Ma'am Susan Makino. Sabi dito ni Aljun, building muscles coach and I eat more than sa recommended daily intake. High fat, high protein. Si Aljun is a living testimony talaga that you can build muscle in low carb. Carnivore, yung lifestyle niya, and it worked for him. Napaka-simple po ng kinakain niya. Nutrient dense at saka protein dense na food. Carnivore. Alright? So, may 6 packs yan. All because of eating right. Sabi dito ni Ma'am Benny, that's what I'm doing now, coach. 3 meals a day with exercise. Okay? So see? And of course, yung one experiences, share ko lang Ma'am Benny ha, na experience niya was she messaged me na experience niya for the first time in many years na yung pants niya is nag-firm. Meaning, nag-increase yung muscle niya. Yung muscle size niya kasi nag-firm na yung sumikip na yung pants niya. And it's positive kasi that's her goal to build muscle. Great question from Palarca. Coach, is it possible that you will reach the protein goal but hindi ang calorie goal? Yes. Imagine so let's talk about yung calories. Okay. Calories is energy and it composed of 3. Protein, carb, at saka fat. Now, say for example, yung goal mo is 2,000 calories. Saan mo siya kakunin? Doon sa 3. Fat, protein, at saka carb. 1 gram ng protein will give you 4 calories. 1 gram ng carb will give you 4 calories. 1 gram ng fat will give you 9 calories. Kunwari, high yung protein, low si carb, at saka moderate si fat. Posible ba na hindi ma-achieve yung calorie goal? Yes. Posible po. That's why you adjust lang. Now, most of the time, especially if you are into low carb, hindi mo talaga matatarget yung goal natin sa calories. Kasi minus sa si carb eh. Tama? So, the recommendation is this. Okay? Especially if you're practicing low carb na, make your protein high, okay? And then you'll get your energy from fat. Okay? You will still build muscle. Yung kay Aljun, wala very very minimal yung carb niya kasi its primary meal is yung meat, carnivore, so low carb yan, tama? Almost zero yung carb. Hindi niya ma-reach most of the time yung calorie niya pero yung protein is very very high. Tama ba, Aljun? Okay. And of course, one of my students then are very dedicated, si Sir Noel. Yung carb niya is low. Yung fat at saka yung protein very high. And he is into building muscle right now, working out at least 3 to 4 times a week, plus jogging every morning, plus he is working as an dun sa army. So imagine mo yung workload niya. But that is one of the signs na you are flexible yung katawan mo into fat as fuel kasi you can sustain that kind of lifestyle. Hindi po biro yung ginagawa ni Noel. You're combining jogging, work, at saka yung working out. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Anything about protein or not just protein, but health in general? Anything under the sun? Okay. My goal is to impart value to you. And of course, for those who have not received the the ebook yet about the workout at saka building muscle, again, share this live talk and then message me. I'll send to you your free ebook, Building Muscle plus Workout. And of course, if you have received it na, if you believe on this message, that's our way to spread the message. Share the message lang. Share this live. And appreciate that. Okay. Sige, follow-up question. So if I want to gain muscle and weight, I have to prioritize hitting my protein goal than calorie goal. Okay. That's a good question then. Okay. So let's marami tong thoughts dito sa question niya eh. Yung gaining muscle is different from gaining weight. If you want to gain weight, which I don't recommend, you might gain body fat, which we don't like. Tama? So the specific goal should be gaining muscle. Now, with gaining muscle, the number one priority is prioritizing your protein plus workout. Okay? Now, as for the calories, as long as you keep your protein high, yung fat mo will serve as your energy, yung carb mo is low, you are good. You are safe. Commit to it 3 to 6 months. And I'm sure one of the reasons why you are afraid of putting carb into your diet because you are into healing right now, I assume. So yeah, pagpatuloy mo yan, commit to it. Okay, si Aljun. Nahihit ko, coach, if in terms sa calories kasi fat is very nutrient dense. Minsan, nag-over pa ako sa calories depende sa part ng meat, tama. Now, dito, si Aljun, wala, yung carb niya very, very minimal kasi he's into carnivore. And nahit yung protein plus yung calorie target niya. And that's correct, Aljun, kasi yung fat is calorie dense. Imagine yung 1 gram ng fat will give you 9 calories. As compared to protein and carb, 1 gram of protein at saka carb will give you 4 calories lang. So fat is not just calorie dense, but also nutrient dense, especially if you are into carnivore, which is your source of nutrients. So, yeah. Nice, Arjun. Dito kay Cab, sabi niya, Coach, 12 days na po ako sa carnivore. Beef at eggs. Wow. Lang plus, balik na ulit sa workout. Wow, 12 days. Imagine that. Ano po yung mga na-experience natin so far sa 12 days? Sabi nila, when you're into carnivore, yung ika-14th, 15th, or second week mo, after which, that's where you can experience the optimal benefit of carnivore. Paki-share naman po, Ma'am Caps, yung current energy levels natin, yung feeling natin, magaan ba, you're active. Okay, sabi dito ni Feverna. Hi po, Coach. Hello din, I started low carb last January. Kung keto flow po ba na-experience po na just yung starting lang? I mean po, may tendency bumalik. Well, iba-iba. We assume na yung mga symptoms about keto flow, iba-iba, depende din sa deficiency. Now, we don't assume na lahat tayo mag-experience sa keto flow. So, go back to the basic. Favor na. But to answer your question, yes, possible po, especially if may deficient tayo. So, the basic is electrolytes. Okay. And then some essential micronutrients. Maybe my suggestion is, meron kaming ebook about that. So, message me kasi merong suggestion doon na may specific na keto flu symptom at saka anong gagawin mo to combat that. Okay? Coach, pag nagkakain ba kahit konting high carbs tapos mag-workout ka naman the following day, napa-flush out na din po ba mga toxins since sweating ka? Okay. Yung toxins in terms of sweating is, kumbaga, hindi siya literal na yung cleansing from, inside of you, lalabas siya through sweat. It doesn't work that way talaga. Now, yung sinasabi natin na if high carbs ka, the best way to restart is through fasting. Okay? So go back ka lang sa fasting if you are into, I assume you are into losing fat. Okay? Kasi it's a concern for you yung high carb. Tama po ba, Ma'am Lotte? Okay. So again, number one, forgive yourself, move on right away, and then restart. I mean, you go for fasting. Iba na yung fasting at saka yung workout again, it's not magic na kapag nag-sweat ka, ma-release yung toxin. Hindi po ganoon. So, go back ka lang po sa basic, move on right away. Okay? Sige. Welcome. Dito, sabi ni Ina, Coach, is it normal to gain weight while working out? I noticed when I started working out, I started to gain weight from 50 to 50 kilograms to 53 to 54. Just worried to gain my weight back. Okay. Now, if this concerns you, you have to look back at your food. Kasi kapag marami talaga yung calories natin, you will gain weight. That's how our system works. If we eat more than what we use, we will gain weight. So check nyo po yung mga oils. Check nyo po yung mga condiments, yung mga extra sa kinakain natin. Now, given na consistent ka sa food, like you track it at saka you see it to it na less than talaga siya sa maintaining calories mo, you have to check as well yung frequency ng meals. Kasi yung exercise might be a factor for your increased appetite. So you have to look at that as well. But go back to the basic. Yung exercise, okay, is not the key factor to increase your weight. It's the food. Okay? So MyFitnessPal is a way for you to track your meals. So track it if hindi pa. If yes, be mindful yung mga small, mga condiments at saka yung mga oil. Kasi yung oil is calorie dense siya eh. Okay. Sige. Hello po, good evening. Watching from Daw, Pampanga. Meron din tayo dito din kanina from Pampanga. Great to see you, Ma'am Mercado. Alright, dito, sabi ni Aljun, tama yan, Coach, ang kinaganda sa carnivore is magaan sa tiyan. Right. Okay. Actually, my lifestyle right now, Aljun is in carnivore din. Except every Saturday kasi I go out with friends at saka with my brother Saturday. So, may plan yun na cheat meal every Saturday. Me lang, not day. Okay? Magaan siya sa tiyan. That's why I can agree with you. Okay? Walang water retention at dyan pa din si pandesal kahit bagong kain. Kasi yung pandesal na tinutukoy ni Aljun yung 6 packs. Next time, pakita natin yung 6 packs ni Aljun dito. Okay. There you have it. A very great conversation. Again, I'm happy na nakabalik po tayo sa live natin. Ito na po yung muscle series natin, number 9. So imagine that, 9 series na po tayo sa muscle gains. And again, sige, may question dito last. Sige, Ma'am Len, paano po malalaman bloated ng isang tao? Nararamdaman ba ito nakikita physically? Well, that's kumbaga, there's no direct answer to this kasi you will feel it most of the time na bloated ka. Kasi there's something here sa tiyan. Okay, matigas. Nararamdaman ba siya physically? Yes. And then it may affect your bowel movement. It may affect your kumbaga, irritability. So, marami pong implications and manifestations ng bloatedness. But again, the goal here is you feel bloated, go back to the basic. Okay? Remember, what are the triggers? Yung trigger na you think na nag-contribute sa bloatedness. Okay, may question dito. Ako talaga, Coach din. Paano ba malalaman pag siya na? So, meron kayong kasi si Coach din is a very busy man. Marami po siyang ginagawa sa buhay. Ang gusto niyang ginagawa is coaching lang, tulong lang sa tao all day at saka turo ng research. So, sa kaka-busy niya, parang paminsan-minsan nakakalimutan niya yung love life niya. So, maraming mga babaeng dumidikit to kay Coach Dane. Pero, iba yung focus niya eh. So, kapag meron kayong gustong ireto lang kay Coach Dane, message niyo ko kasi I will message him. Okay? If you want to message him directly, go for it. Okay? But yung quality na hinahanap ni Coach Dane, ano ba? Healthy din. Tama? Kaya niya. At saka, of course, yung beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I think it will follow na lang. Okay. Si Ma'am Len siguro merong recommend nito kasi Ma'am Len kasi always present yan eh. No, ng mga love life ni Coach Dane. Okay, sabi ni Coach Rosella, huwag ka na muna mag-workout pag bumabagyo. Alam niyo si Coach Dane, nakita niyo sa post niya kanina, nag-workout yan kahit bumabagyo. So, no excuses yan. So, Coach Dane, wait lang muna dyan kasi may message ka dan Nino ng mga live viewers natin nung sa irelato nila. Well, great to see you all. Again, we'll have this every day, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. But from time to time, especially Thursday and Friday, we have collaboration. So, meron tayong mga interviews and I'll be joined by Coach Dane as well. May mga i-invite po tayo na mga health experts din. So, watch out. Kasi we look at the calendar namin dito sa community. Meron po tayong competition. Okay, yung competition natin is a challenge na if you were chosen, meron po yung pang-premyo. Yung pang-premyo, ay naku po. Masasiyahan po kayo sa prizes natin. Meron po mga limited edition na items at saka yung mga need nyo, yung mga nutrients, nandun din po sa prizes. So, stay tuned. Kasi from time to time dito sa live natin, I will announce the details of the challenge. And then the best thing about it is you can inspire others. Kasi secondary lang yung mga prizes, okay, yung mga about the limited edition at saka yung mga nutrients na kinakailangan nyo, yung recognition to inspire others kasi you will be spotted there sa Hall of Fame natin. Okay, so stay tuned. You're welcome, Ma'am Benny. My pleasure din, Ma'am Elvin. At saka si Romualdo. Sorry kasi I'm not sure if yung gender natin dito is but great to see you, Palarca. Expedito Luga, hello po. You're welcome. At saka si Ma'am Caps. Okay. Okay, great to see you all. Again, if may questions tayo, send a message to me. I hope I can help you. But if you are in need of, yes, lalaki pala si Sir Elvin. Okay, so now I am sure 100% na I will call you Sir Palarca. Okay, yes, you're welcome, Sir Aljun. Okay, now if you are in need of coach to guide you every step of the way with your workouts, with your nutritional plans. Meron po tayong mga courses, and in the month of April, still the coaches have few slots left. If you want one-on-one coaching, message me directly. There's link in my description dito sa live natin. If you cannot find it, actually nandyan na siya. But if you want to simplify your life, you can message me directly na lang. All the best. I'm happy to have this live. So see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
Three, two, one.